200,000 dead and counting. That's not a war, Mr. Ito. It's genocide.
We can either help, or we can sit back and watch a country destroy itself on CNN.
Rangers, Deltas, today we go.
Black Hawk Down stands as one of the most intense and immersive modern war films, capturing the chaos, courage, and complexity of urban combat with an almost documentary-like realism. Released in 2001, the film quickly established itself as a defining entry in the war genre, not just for its large-scale action sequences, but for its grounded portrayal of soldiers caught in a mission that spirals far beyond expectations. The story is rooted in a real military operation where approximately 160 elite U.S. soldiers are deployed into Mogadishu, Somalia, with a clear and focused objective: capture 2 key lieutenants serving under a powerful and dangerous warlord. What begins as a calculated and time-sensitive mission soon transforms into a prolonged and desperate battle for survival as the soldiers find themselves surrounded by overwhelming numbers of heavily armed Somali fighters in a hostile urban environment. The film is directed by Ridley Scott, whose signature style brings both scale and intimacy to the storytelling, balancing sweeping aerial combat with close-up moments of human vulnerability. The cast is extensive and features a mix of established actors and rising talents, each contributing to the film's ensemble-driven narrative. Josh Hartnett takes on a central role as Staff Sergeant Matt Eversmann, a relatively young leader thrust into a situation that tests his judgment and resilience. Ewan McGregor plays Specialist John Grimesy, adding a grounded and relatable presence as a soldier performing his duties under extreme stress. Bana portrays Sergeant First Class Norm Hoot Gibson, a calm and experienced Delta Force operator whose composure becomes a crucial anchor amid the chaos. Other notable performances include Tom Sizemore as Lieutenant Colonel Danny McKnight and Sam Shepard as Major General William F. Garrison, both representing the chain of command responsible for orchestrating the mission. The narrative unfolds with a sense of urgency right from the beginning, establishing the political and military context without overwhelming the viewer. The operation is presented as part of a broader effort to stabilize a region plagued by famine and violence, but the focus remains tightly on the soldiers involved. As helicopters descend into the city, the initial stages of the mission appear to proceed as planned, showcasing the precision and coordination of elite military units. However, the situation quickly deteriorates when one of the Black Hawk helicopters is shot down by enemy forces, drastically altering the mission's scope. What was intended to be a swift in-and-out operation becomes a complex rescue effort, forcing soldiers to navigate unfamiliar terrain while under constant threat. The tension escalates further when a second Black Hawk is also brought down, compounding the crisis and stretching resources thin. The film excels in depicting the confusion and fragmentation that occurred during combat as units become separated and communication becomes increasingly difficult. Soldiers are forced to make split-second decisions, often with limited information, highlighting the unpredictability of warfare. The urban setting amplifies the danger, with narrow streets and densely packed buildings providing both cover and obstacles. Every corner becomes a potential ambush point, and the line between safety and vulnerability is constantly shifting. One of the film's most striking aspects is its commitment to realism. The action sequences are not stylized or exaggerated, but instead grounded in the harsh realities of combat. Gunfire is relentless, injuries are graphic, and the psychological toll on the soldiers is palpable. The film does not shy away from showing the cost of war, both in terms of physical casualties and emotional strain. Moments of bravery and sacrifice are interwoven with scenes of fear and uncertainty, creating a balanced portrayal that doesn't avoid glorification while still honoring the courage of those involved. The characters are not presented as invincible heroes, but as individuals with distinct personalities and motivations. Some are seasoned veterans who approach the mission with a sense of duty and professionalism, while others are less experienced and must quickly adapt to the intensity of the situation. This diversity adds depth to the narrative, allowing viewers to connect with multiple perspectives within the same unfolding crisis. The interactions between soldiers reveal camaraderie and mutual reliance, emphasizing the importance of teamwork in survival. As the battle continues into the night, the situation grows increasingly dire. The soldiers must hold their positions around the crash sites while awaiting reinforcements, all while fending off continuous attacks. The sense of isolation is profound, as they are surrounded on all sides with limited support. The film captures the exhaustion and determination of the troops, who push themselves beyond their limits in an effort to protect one another and complete their mission. The stakes remain consistently high, with every decision carrying potential consequences. The eventual arrival of a multinational rescue convoy brings a glimmer of hope, but the extraction process is far from straightforward. The soldiers must fight their way through hostile territory to reach safety, culminating in a tense and physically demanding escape. The film's climax is both chaotic and emotionally charged, reflecting the culmination of hours of relentless struggle. The aftermath serves as a sobering reminder of the operation's cost, honoring those who lost their lives while acknowledging the complexity of the mission's outcome. In terms of release, the film debuted in late 2001, arriving at a time when global attention was heavily focused on issues of conflict and military engagement. Its timing contributed to its impact, resonating with audiences who were grappling with the realities of modern warfare. The film received widespread attention for its technical achievements, including its sound design, cinematography, and editing, all of which worked together to create an immersive experience. The use of practical effects and realistic set pieces enhanced the authenticity, making viewers feel as though they are part of the unfolding events. The trailer for the film effectively conveyed its intensity and scale, showcasing glimpses of the high-stakes mission and the overwhelming odds faced by the soldiers, drawing viewers in with a combination of action and emotional weight. Rather than revealing too much, the promotional material focused on setting the tone, highlighting the film's commitment to realism and its focus on the human elements within a large-scale conflict. Ultimately, the film leaves a lasting impression through its unflinching portrayal of war. It doesn't offer easy answers or simplistic conclusions, but instead presents a multifaceted depiction of a mission that went tragically off course. The emphasis on brotherhood, sacrifice, and resilience underscores the human dimension of military operations, reminding viewers that behind every strategy and objective are individuals facing life-and-death decisions. The narrative strength lies in its ability to balance large-scale action with intimate character moments, creating a story that is both gripping and thought-provoking. Even years after its release, the film continues to be discussed and analyzed for its approach to storytelling and its technical execution. It stands as a benchmark for war films, influencing subsequent entries in the genre with its emphasis on realism and immersive detail. The combination of a strong ensemble cast, a skilled director, and a compelling real-world foundation ensures that it remains relevant and impactful. Its portrayal of courage under fire and the unpredictability of combat serves as a powerful reminder of the complexities inherent in military operations, making it a film that resonates on both an emotional and intellectual level.